Hello all, my name is Adri, also known as the Urban Diosa. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if this is not your first time here. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date as I drop spiritual gems and keep you guys updated, engaged, and embraced in my spiritual journey. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Venus Day rituals, regimens, and just like spiritual maintenance to practice on Venus Day. So come on in, take a seat, grab your notebook, pull your phone out, take some notes, do whatever you gotta do. Let's chat. So lately I've been drawn to like astronomy and astrology and the planets, and I've been watching a lot of Sailor Moon. Shout out to my inner child. So it makes sense for me to be here making this video. Okay, so when connecting with the planet Venus, okay, you are connecting with beauty, the energy of beauty, the energy of love, the energy of success. Okay, if you are into African spirituality like myself, then you are connecting with the goddess Oshun, okay, or any other goddesses that you may believe in, whatever you prefer in your belief system is. Any other goddesses that represents beauty, okay, motherhood, success, good fortune, okay. So again, when I'm working with Venus, or on Fridays, which is Venus days, okay, so happy Venus Day whenever you see this. Happy Venus Day, okay. But so when I work with the planet Venus, I like to work with all things beauty, okay. I like to ask the goddess Oshun, okay, the Orisha, to beautify my life, to beautify my energy, to beautify my spirit. So again, thank you for coming to my channel. So that I'm not doing too much of a how-to, but giving more of story time also of how you can bring spirituality into your everyday life, like the practicality of spirituality. I wanted to do a little quick story time about how I utilize today. I don't even think it's noon yet. It might be noon, but I utilize the hours from 8 to noon to tap into Venus's energy, and again work with the goddess, the Orisha Oshun, to beautify my energy, beautify my spirit. And it is sort of a spiritual regimen for me that helps me keep up with my spirituality, my spiritual maintenance, my magic, my aura, my alchemy, okay, my alchemic abilities. So yeah, let's talk about it. So first, gratitude. I practice gratitude. I try to, okay, not every day, but almost every day, most occasions. I try to list the things that I'm grateful for, even if it's the same thing I listed the day before. I'm always grateful for life, okay. I'm always grateful for my son, okay. So those things repeat themselves, but anything new that I'm grateful for, and anything that I'm grateful for getting through, okay. So grateful for coming out of the past stronger. All right, so first thing I did today was practice gratitude. Secondly, I got intentional, okay, before I even got out the bed, okay. So I am speaking on hours, I said 8 earlier, but about 7 a.m. to 12. But I did wake up early again. So something I had to note, something I had to be intentional about and mindful about to remember is how early I woke up this morning. Because if you know anything about spirituality, then when you waking up in them odd hours, especially back to back more than once in the week or two, okay, then spirit is trying to tell you something. But again, step 2, I got intentional. I got intentional about so this was at 7, not when I woke up at 5. When I woke up at 5, I took note of it. I thought about what I was thinking about, what I was feeling, okay, took spiritual note of it, and I'll address it maybe sometime today or sometime soon. But about 7, okay. So after me practicing gratitude, my list of gratitude, I got intentional. What am I gonna do? I got organized. What am I gonna eat? Am I gonna get iced coffee or hot coffee? Am I gonna go to McDonald's? Am I gonna go to Starbucks? Like, I got intentional about what my day looks like, especially since for the past couple of days I've been kind of realizing how I've been repetitive in the cycles and my daily routine. So I wanted to switch that up a little bit. And so yeah, I got intentional about what to expect today, or what to do today, what can I accomplish, and what's some feel-good things that I can do, but we'll talk about that later. Number three, okay, I prepared. I got prepared. So I showed gratitude. I got intentional. And third, I got prepared. Got prepared to accomplish what I needed to do. So I'm still probably do a little bit more later. You know, I feel like it's gonna be more unintentional things that I do to connect with Venus's energy. But as far as today, I feel like I've done enough. Okay, and that's why I'm here today, is showing you how easy it could be, how quick it could be. And something that's been following me lately is self-care does not have to be expensive. Self-love does not have to be expensive or time consuming. Even I'm off today, so I had a good 4 hours to do all of this, but I got a lot done in 4 hours. Okay, twice at the minimum, once or twice a month, give yourself some self-love and some self-care. Give yourself some attention. But I try to do so at least 2 to 3 times a month. Okay. But fourth thing I did was I rewarded myself. Okay, I rewarded myself heavy on the fourth thing, 444, 4 of Wands energy, but I rewarded myself. What did I do? I lately I've been drinking a lot of iced coffee, which never used to be my thing, but shout out to the Rise of a Phoenix. Okay, shout out to Rebirth Energy, because the new person that I'm becoming, I love it. Okay, I'm starting to like new things. Okay, and like I said earlier, when things get repetitive, it could be annoying. When I start living the same day, doing the same thing, it can get annoying. But anyway, back to it. Rewarding myself. I got myself some breakfast, got myself some iced coffee, and okay, which is kind of the fifth thing that I did, but also number four, because I rewarded myself, was I read actually a couple chapters, 2 chapters in the latest book that I picked up. So if you've seen my book review on Kindred, go check it out. But yes, I've been reading more, and I'm reading a new book. And as always, I'm able to escape to a new reality. So number five, doing some mental stimulation. Okay, I get to get mentally stimulated by doing this, but I get to visit a new reality. I'm also a writer, so it's giving me these different blueprints. A lot of these books are blueprints to what I'm looking to do in my journey as an author, as a writer. So again, number five, mental stimulation. Leading into number six, let's talk about it. So number six, one of my favorite things to do was so physical healing, but also spiritual. Okay, so what was that? Number five was mental stimulation. Number six and number seven, hopefully I got those numbers right. But number six and number seven is physical and spiritual healing, stimulation, maintenance. Okay, but corresponding with beautifying my life, beautifying my energy, attracting good things, exuding good. So that's what I attract, and exuding, not absorbing. Okay, so that's been my Venus motto for today. Absorbing. Let's redo that. That's been my Venus day motto for this week, or for today, or just like lately, is exuding, not absorbing, and heavy on the law of attraction. You are what you attract. So physically cleansing myself. So cleansing physically, smell good, look good, feel good, smell good, do good, be good energy, by taking a spiritual bath. Okay, with all of my favorite herbs, Venus day herbs like rose, chamomile. Okay, so Venus has, for me in my life, Venus represents beauty, prosperity, success. So herbs that align, okay, that align with all of these things, with all of these themes. Okay, so I made an intentional bath blend to celebrate 111 and to utilize that fresh intentions energy. So I use some of that. Haven't taken the spiritual bath in a while, so again, to cleanse physically, so literally cleansing my body, but also to cleanse spiritually. Okay, so the chamomile to cleanse, okay, to invite in new energy, to manifest. Okay, so if you didn't know, one of my favorite herbs to utilize in mostly all of my spiritual work is chamomile. It is a great all-purpose herb. Again, one of my favorites. But again, to clear out, to open up to new energy, to invite in new energy. I also, number 8, another thing that I did, everybody, this is optional. All of these things are optional. But another thing that I did is I did a quick daily pool, a collective pool, but I also did one for self. I don't read myself often, but I like to check in with myself from time to time. I can be a little biased, okay, about my life, about what's real and what I want and desire versus what I require and what I need. So I don't read myself often, but I did do a quick daily pool, okay? So collectives to share my gift. Venus Day energy, exude, do not absorb. So to share my gift, but also to check in with myself. I did some goddess guidance again to connect with the energy, the feminine energy and the beautiful energy of Venus. So that's number 8. Number 9. So in that spiritual bath, along with the mind, body, and spirit, routine, the Venus Day routine, I utilize crystals. Okay, I used a pink tourmaline for protection. I used blue onyx, heavy on the colored therapy. I could be here all day, but I did all of this in such a short time. And again, that's why I'm here, letting you guys know how easy it could be to take care of yourself. So I could have very well washed away all the negative energy that I've embraced this whole month. I gave myself a good cleanse, so I can be good for another 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, I'll probably take another one. But that spiritual bath with the crystals, lit a candle. Okay, number 10, a bonus, candle magic. So there's a lavender candle that I lit. Also just to again connect with the crown chakra. But I got very, very intentional today, and I usually do on Venus days. It's something about Venus days, Oyas Day, which is Wednesday, entrepreneur energy, new beginning, change, accepting change type of energy. It's just something about those goddess days. Saturdays, your Moses energy. So I talk a lot about African spirituality because that is my belief system. Take only what resonates with you. Make it fit your belief. I respect all beliefs. My beliefs are my beliefs, but I do respect people's choices for themselves, okay? So if I refer to African spirituality, take only what resonates. But there's something about goddess days and connecting. I connect with other goddesses also, and other goddesses have connected with me. Marie Laveau, Medusa, Isis. Okay, so it could get deep, but I do refer to African spirituality often. And again, that's where I am in my journey, and that's why I'm here sharing with you guys, is taking you guys along on my journey and meeting you guys where you are in yours. Okay, but it's something about these goddess days that trigger my divine feminine. Of course, it makes sense, but it's really, Venus days is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites when it comes to goddess guidance, receiving it, exuding it, so giving out that guidance, but also just beautifying my life. I use my oil of Oshun. You guys might not be able to see it, but I'm a little sparkly. I made it a while ago with, again, herbs that correspond with the goddess Oshun, who corresponds in some beliefs, okay, and some people's beliefs or practices, she corresponds with the energy of Venus, okay? She corresponds with the energy and the things of Venus, but direct correspondences, everybody doesn't believe so. I'm not really one where I am in my journey, but again, the alignment of the planet's energy of beauty, love, success, motherhood, divine feminine energy. I feel like there's a divine alignment there. So again, I like to utilize it when I am creating a safe space in my life, even if it's just for that moment, just for that day, or just practical, practical spirituality practices that helps me maintain spiritual connection, spiritual abundance, spiritual awareness, mindfulness. Yeah, I could be here all day, but yes, that's a quick rundown story time of Venus Day. So what's Venus Day, and how to utilize Venus's energy on Fridays. Light, love, positive energy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tag a friend, leave a comment, show some love. Till next time, light, love, good vibes.